Hey, it's Christy, and I wanted to give you a little bit more information about the sketchbook and how I use it in the process of healing as you move through your divorce because I can write about it forever, but I feel until you get to hear me talk about it and show you what I mean by the work that I did in it when I was going through my divorce, I feel like it doesn't sometimes make sense. So I just wanted to give you this short video to show you and talk to a little bit about the process. So this is the actual journal sketchbook that I used when I was going through my divorce. And I had been doing a little bit of work in it before I got divorced, but it wasn't really till after that it just really led me into places that needed to be healed. The sketchbook and this whole creative process isn't about making you an artist or isn't about making you produce something. It's really about allowing you a place to take all that stuff inside and have it there be somewhere for it to go. That was the important part for me. I could talk to my friends, I could talk to my family, but I really needed to do so much of that reflective work myself. So, I started writing myself like little love notes, little messages. Behind this, I had written something about just where I was feeling, how sad I was feeling. And then I painted over it and made it, like a positive sort of reframe. I just gave myself a lot of motivational sort of speeches like, here, let's go, let's sort of figure out what's next. This page, I call it rage writing. And I feel that as women, we don't often have a place to rage or to get angry. So I wrote on this page first, and then I just put some stuff over it, like some pretty colors or whatever you want to put over it. That's what and just to hide it too, because it isn't something that anybody needs to read. I don't need to read it again necessarily. I just needed to let it go. This was a little map I kind of drew myself, like of where I was and where I wanted to go. And this is all stuff that I teach you and help you work through as you're going through it. Again, this is, where I just needed to dump a bunch of writing. I don't know if you can see that. And I put some tissue paper over it and then reframed that. Just little love notes and messages and working through things. And I have a lot of exercises that I do offer my clients to work through in their sketchbook, so I don't just like dump you and leave you with this on your own. This was a list I made, like things I needed to be brave, love myself, nourish my soul, all those types of things. Here's where I did have some hidden messages, a lot of using my voice, trying to figure out what my voice was. But I hope that gives you a better sort of example of the work that I do and how I work this process into coaching. This is all stuff this is all just really inexpensive paint. And it's magazines and newspapers, and I, sometimes use some personal photographs, but it's all stuff you have in your house. So as we go through this process, it's not me asking you to go spend, a couple of $100 on supplies. If you want to, that's totally up to you. And also, I wanted to demystify this act of creativity for my clients. So I don't use things like paintbrushes or artist materials. It's all, I paint with key cards, and here's one, a brand new one, and here's one that's been well loved. But this is what I paint with. This is what I spread the paint around with in my sketchbooks and the process that I teach you. So I hope that helps to answer some of your questions. If you have more questions for me, please reach out, email me, DM me on Instagram. I'm more than happy to talk. Book a free call. I would love to sort of get to know, you and where you are in the process of divorce. The sketchbook to me just really helped me deal with a lot of the emotional stuff that you're going through, because it's hard to sort of get through if you're not sort of working through it and talking about it. So I hope that is a little bit helpful to you, but please reach out if you want to connect. Take care. Bye.